Hello. Okay, so we're back on a very lazy, tired Friday. I don't know what it is. I can't get out of the tiredness. And you can't hear the game audio for now because I'm out of it. But yeah, this is what we're playing today. It's called Gothic Murder: Adventure That Changes Destiny. It's not an atomic game, which I didn't really think it was, but apparently people think it is because I don't know, just I guess it seems that way because there's a lot of male characters and like one, at least from what we can see, one female character. I think there's another because I can see a woman in the screenshots on the Steam page here. So the synopsis is: a housemaid takes on a terrifying murder plan in order to protect her lord, whose life is in danger. A romantic mystery. So I guess maybe that's where they got it from. The romantic mystery, and you play as a girl. I don't know. A romantic mystery that takes place at the Earl's manor in 20th century England. Depending on the selection, the story will branch into different endings. This doesn't seem like very well known. Oh, it wasn't that long ago that it came out, really. It was, but it also wasn't. It came out in 2020, like the end tail of 2020. Okay, so let me just check if there's a guide. I think for the first time I'm not going to do a guide. There is a guide. Okay, I'm not going to do the guide first. So this might here's the here's the anytime I tab out it takes away the music. Yeah, this is going to showcase how stupid I am. I think this is the lord that we're trying to protect, and I don't know, any of these could be the culprit. I don't know, we're gonna see. Chapter 1, the beginning of a nightmare. There's someone on the floor. He's not moving. Is he dead? Who is this? Why is this happening? Or maybe that's not her lord then? Okay. So how long are you gonna stay in bed? Now get up. I hate this font. I have to say it. I hate this font. Huh? Somebody had torn my blanket right off. I jumped out of bed, startled. There before me stood a girl in a maid outfit, glaring. Huh? That person on the floor. Where did they go? What? Are you still asleep? Jeez. It was a dream. I see. Wait, where is this? Who are you? Oh boy, you're still out of it. It's me, Louisa. You and I share this room? Oh. Yes, this is the... oh god. Roquefort? Roquefort? I don't know. Family manor. I will be working here as a maid starting today. And as of yesterday, Louisa and I are roommates. Sorry. I don't know what came over me. Let me see if I can just press enter. Okay, I can. Instead of clicking. So, what time is it? 5:50. You must hurry. We start working at 6 AM sharp, remember? What? We only have 10 minutes? Yes, I must say I tried to wake you up many times. I'm going to go now. You'd better hurry too. Come to the hall on the first floor. And with that, Louisa was gone. What should I do? First clothes, then hair. Oh my. I threw on my maid outfit and quickly tied my hair in a braid. Huff, puff. I need to hurry to the hall on the first floor. The hall on the first floor, so... Can I go back to my room? Okay. I was just curious. Okay. There you are, Ellie. Miss Noel. I assume it's Noel, not Noel. I'm gonna say Noel. The head of the maids and Louisa were waiting in the hall. I'm sorry for being late. Being so out of breath, looks like you slept in. I can tell I'll have my hands full already. Is your heart not in this, perhaps? Trust me, it is. I'm so honoured to work in such a fine manner. Yes, the Roquefords are a venerable earl's family. Even if you're a servant, I won't have you dragging its name through the mud. Yes, ma'am. If you understand, be more well-dressed. The back of your uniform is a right mess. Back? Oh no? Honestly, your apron strings aren't even properly tied. Buttons are open too. Terrible. Ugh, I'm sorry. There was no time after I woke up. I had a weird dream and it took a while to get my bearings. A dream? Why do you care? Yes. What was it about again? I tried to remember the dream, but all I could picture was a foggy haze. Ah, yes, there was a dead body. Oh, maybe this is the Lord, and we just hadn't met him yet? Okay. At that time, a young man crossed the hall. At that moment, the memories of my dreams became vivid. He's the one I saw in my dream. Excuse me? Yes? What? I guess I couldn't help myself. Are you alive? Should I save here since this is the first, since this is the first choice? Wait, what's a chart? Nope, never mind. It's fine, never mind. Excuse me, but who are you? Me? I am... Ellie! What are you doing? Get back! Huh? Miss Noel's sudden aggressive attitude had me startled, and at that moment someone rushed up from behind. It was Mr. Maurice, the butler. We exchanged greetings when I first arrived at the manor yesterday. Master! No, my lord! Maurice, what's wrong? Don't give me that. I haven't even visited your room yet. Why have you already changed clothes? I can change myself. I did it back at the dormitory. Besides, I woke up early, so I decided to go for a little walk. It's been a while after all. That's fine, but please don't rob me of my duties. Helping one's lord get prepared is an important part of any butler's job. I think it's irrational, helping me on things I can do alone. That is how things get done around here. So you're saying I should just stop thinking for myself? This is tough. It seems you learned a lot in London. He learned to think for himself in London. Yes, I did. I learned that I can't just be stuck in the Dark Ages forever. It was a wake-up call. I see. I would certainly like to hear more about that. I'm yet to have a talk with you, my lord, since your return to the manor yesterday. Sure. The lord gave me a glance, then left together with Mr. Maurice. The lord, so that grumpy-looking person is the head of the family. I'd only heard about him in conversation. His father, the previous lord, died a few weeks ago, and now his son, Irving, has inherited the estate, so his name is Irving. So the one who was in my dream was Mr. Irving. Oh my, you did it again, Ellie. This time you were being rude to the lord. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Is my... I was like seeing the, like the log auto skip. They all have, Xbox controls. Or I guess any controls. Like a controller, but my controller's not plugged in. So that's weird. I hope you realize what you've done. If so, then never you mind. The lord didn't seem to be angry either, so be careful next time. Yes, ma'am. Is that it? She just arrived, so it's within reason. Still, there won't be a next time. I must be careful, really. Okay, let's get to work. Ellie, clean this area. Louisa, please teach her. Yes, okay. Okay then, I will be cleaning the living room. I'll do my best. I'm ready, Louisa. Okay, first, use this to wipe the railing. Clean from one end to the other, got it? I'll be cleaning the Lord's room, so come and get me when you're done. It's on the second floor at the back. With that, Louisa headed upstairs. I'm worried about my dream, but I have to clean now. If I don't do this right, I might get fired. I can't get fired now. I don't have anyone to rely on. 2 years ago, my father died in a war, and my mother died in last year's epidemic. Since then, it's just been me on my own. The year is 1920, a time when jobs are scarce, not least for a 16-year-old girl like myself. Considering the limited options available, a live-in maid isn't a bad occupation at all, especially with such a fine manor as my workplace. If it's somewhere as wonderful as this that needs cleaning, then it might even be a little fun. Hee. Okay, I think this should do. Not a speck of dirt left, huh? Yeah, okay. Alright, I better go get Louisa. Okay, she's in the Lord's room. Ellie? Louisa was standing alone in Mr. Irving's room. What? What's wrong? You told me to come get you when I'm done. Yes, that's right. I'm glad you're here. Glad? Yes, I need help. Yes, use this duster and clean that chest. The writing is like a little bit off. It doesn't come across quite naturally. The chest. Okay, got it. Saved duster in memory. Okay. I picked up the duster and moved to the back of the room. Everything here must be expensive. I need to be careful not to break anything. What was that? I looked over where the noise came from and saw a broken statue of the Virgin Mary. How did that happen? Did you break it? What are you doing, Ellie? I'm suspicious of Louisa instantly. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Take this duster and go over there. And then something just randomly breaks as soon as I go over there. I'm suspicious of you, Louisa. I didn't do anything. If it wasn't you, then who was it? Anyway, you stay here. I'm going to report this to Mrs. Noel. Not Miss Noel, I guess. But I... Oh my, you've really done it this time. Louisa came back with Miss Noel. Having already seemingly heard from Louisa about what had happened, Miss Noel gave me the coldest look I had ever seen. What is going on? Did something happen here? Mr. Irving had returned. My lord, let me explain. So she broke the statue while cleaning. This bit here, huh? Irving examined the broken Virgin Mary statue, a solemn look on his face. I'm so sorry. I know how important this was to you, my lord. It's my fault for letting Ellie handle this. I didn't think she was this careless. Sniff. Don't just stand there. You need to apologize too. I didn't touch anything. It broke on its own. Huh? What are you saying? I told you to apologize. But you don't need to apologize. Keep going. My lord? If you want to say something, I'm willing to listen. My lord, that is not necessary. I see no harm in gathering more information in order to find out what happened here. It's more reasonable than a meaningless apology. Forgive me, my lord, I spoke out of line. Well, I will continue, if I may. I had moved closer to the chest to clean, and was just looking at the objects placed around it. That's all I did. And yet, before I knew it, the statue was broken. So it broke by your simply looking at it, huh? It's a lie! You must have done something! If you didn't, then how on earth did it break? Explain that. I don't know why. But that's a good point. How did it? There's a reason for everything. I remember my father used to tell me that all the time. Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? Can't you explain? No, not now. I need to investigate. This is my dual duty. Maid/mansion detective. Huh? Can I take a look at the statue? I may be able to find out how it really did break. I see. Hey, what are you saying? If you investigate, you might end up breaking something else. Louisa. I'm on to you, buddy. I'll be extra careful not to. Plus, it wasn't even me who broke it to begin with. I don't trust you, right, Miss Noel? Yes, Ellie is only new around here. We're not sure what she is capable or not capable of doing. It might just be in her nature to break things, or she may have other bad intentions. That isn't... Or she may be able to uncover the truth and prove that she is innocent. If you don't know who she is, then that's a possibility too, isn't it? My lord, go ahead and investigate. Yes, thank you very much. You don't need to thank me. I want to know the truth as well. I see, but what if I don't find anything now that everyone's looking at me? I just need to start looking. I wouldn't know until I try. Shouldn't that be like, I don't know until I try? I won't know until I try? Seems like they're mixing up tenses there. I don't know, I could be wrong though. If something seems strange, I better check my memory and see if things add up. I might learn something new. I want to look at the feather. Candle. There is a gold candle. This is for a wax seal. This is a candle used to close an envelope. Huh? It's a little warm. It's only just been used. Okay, I got it already. So I can already see around the rim of the statue there's like wax. So someone tried to... Ellie broke it. Not Ellie. I'm Ellie. Louisa broke it and then put it back together with wax. Hoping that when it cooled it would just be like glue, I guess. And then when we went over, I don't know why it would just randomly break then, but you know, you know what I'm saying. Looking closely at the candle, I noticed a fingerprint on it. Someone must have touched it while the wax was melting, so there's that there. Okay, I wonder why this broke all of a sudden. It looks to be fairly old porcelain. Maybe it was just brittle. What's this on the broken cross section? I can scratch it off easily just with my nails. This doesn't seem like porcelain. Because it's candle wax. You found a small key in the broken piece. I wonder what this key will open. There are many expensive items on it. I need to be really careful not to break anything. What is this? A small feather was on the chest. Why does that say bok? Bok. Bok. What does that mean? Oh. What does bok mean? You're right, what does bok mean? Yes, maybe that has something to do with this duster. The feather. The feather found on the chest is the same as the one used for the duster. This feather must have fallen off from this duster. I haven't even used it though, which means someone used it before me to clean this. I think I searched through everything. Ellie, did you find out anything? Yes, and there are some things I'd like to confirm. Confirm? Yes. Oh, this is like a Danganronpa or that other one. Like, what's it called? Detective Phoenix, right? Whatever was it? What's it? He's not detective, is he? Like a lawyer. There's something I want to ask you, Louisa. Did you not clean the chest before me? Huh? I must ask, why do you think that? Show evidence that Louisa cleaned the chest first. I can't. Because... You're the one who gave me this duster, Louisa. I guess the feather wasn't part of the evidence. But before I could even use it, I noticed one of its feathers lying on the chest, so I figured that maybe you cleaned the chest before I had even gone to it. Alright, I did, but so what? Maybe you're trying to say I broke the statue while I was cleaning? Yeah, and so that's why you gave the duster to me and told me to clean the chest myself, maybe? So you could blame me. Or get dusted. How rude of you! You're the one who's trying to accuse me. The statue, you're trying to accuse me! Like, what? The statue broke after you went to clean the chest. I had nothing to do with it, surely. It was already cracked. That statue was actually already broken, even before I got here. It only looked like it broke in front of me because someone tampered with it. Tampered? Oh, get dusted! And the tampering was done with... the candle. I believe the candle was used to tamper with the statue. The candle was still warm, as if it had just been melted. Melted wax can be used as an adhesive, right? I think that was used to fix the broken statue. But melted wax isn't that strong of an adhesive, so the statue broke again quickly. Oh, you have 1 HP left, lady. Yes, it is true. There is wax on the broken cross section. You tried to cover up the fact you broke it. What clever trickery. Can you prove it? Huh? I said, can you prove it? Where's your evidence? Evidence of Louisa's culpability, something that clearly proves she did it. The candle, it has her fingerprint on it. There was a fingerprint on the candle. I think that belongs to you, Louisa. How did that happen? Can I see your hand? My hand? Just what is it with you anyway? You always look so innocent and yet now you just won't back down. Show it, Louisa. Eep! Noelle grabbed and opened Louisa's hands. Then, after comparing the fingerprint on the candle with Louisa's own fingers, they're the same, so this means... This should prove that Louisa is the culprit. A frantic look crossed Louisa's face. She eventually bowed her head, dejected. I am very sorry, my lord. My carelessness destroyed an important thing to you. Oh, dusted. I mean, this was like the... Oh wait, what? I'm blanking on the word. It was like a test one, you know? It was like the beginner one. Louisa, so you acknowledge that Ellie is right. Yes, while I was dusting the chest, something got caught on the statue and then, well, it broke right in two. I knew I did a horrible thing. I heard that it was passed down by your father. So I used the candle to cover it up. I managed to stick the two pieces back together, but it was just wax, so it had me worried. It was then that Ellie arrived, so I figured I would blame what happened on her. I knew it, so you gave me the duster and told me to clean the chest. I'm deeply sorry, my lord. Please forgive me. Apologize to me! What's done is done. Never mind that now. Things like that can happen when you're cleaning. then you forgive me. But covering it up with a lie and laying the blame on someone else, that is simply inexcusable. My apologies. It's not me you need to apologize to. Yeah, hell yeah, Irving. He's on that king shit. I'm sorry, Ellie. Please forgive me. It's okay. Anyways, this should be the end. It was nice that Mr. Irving was here. If not, I wonder what would have happened. My lord, can you leave the rest to me? I'll let you know once I've decided what to do with Louisa. Sure, that's fine. Excuse us. Let's go, Louisa. Yes, ma'am. I should get going too. I was about to follow both of them out when something hit me. It was as if I was forgetting something. Yes, I wanted to ask Mr. Irving about something. The key. Oh, it says B-O-K, not Bok. Oh my god. Begging your pardon, my lord, I found this inside the Virgin Mary statue. A key? I never noticed that before. Who'd have thought there'd be something like that in there? Your father gave the statue to you, right? Is he the one who put the key inside? Most likely. If you can find such a thing, then maybe it was a good thing that the statue broke. But what is the key for? Do you have any idea? No, but I'm going to think long and hard about it. Why does the music just stop suddenly? By the way, what you just did. Yes? You clearly not only possess a keen eye, but also a wealth of insight. I'm impressed you were able to prove your innocence with such strong logic and reasoning. Ah, thank you very much. There is also something striking about the way you slowly but surely backed Louisa into a wall like that. It's not easy. But backed Louisa into a wall? I didn't mean to do that. First, I wanted to prove that it wasn't me, then I wanted to know why the statue broke. When I was young, my father told me there's a reason for everything. If something strikes you as odd, then ascertain the truth yourself. I see. I think that is a brilliant lesson. Did your father teach you how to investigate? Well, him and mystery novels, I suppose. Mystery novels? As in detective stories featuring homes and the like? Yes, my father loved them, so I got to reading them too. They were passed down to us. Passed down? So your father has passed away too? Yes, in fact, now that I think about it, it happened then too. Oh, my father died in the war, see, 2 years ago to be precise. I was just thinking about how I dreamed of his death before it happened too. You mean a prophetic dream? Such a strange phenomenon. Yes, he died just as I dreamed. Not only my father, but my mother as well. On the day of her death, it all played out exactly like the dream foretold it. I've had plenty of other prophetic dreams just like it, all depicting the deaths of people close to me. So that means today's dream will come true as well. Is this only now dawning on you? Okay. What's wrong? You look pale. No, it's just that... Pardon me for asking, but are you feeling all right now? I guess so. I see. That's good then. I suppose that means a sudden death isn't on the horizon then. Dreams don't always become a reality, I guess. Ellie. At that time, Miss Noel called from outside the door. Ah, I'm sorry to keep you for so long. I need to go now. No, my bad keeping you like that. You don't need to apologize like that, Mr. Irving. Oh no, my lord. You can call me Irving. Honestly, that lord title kind of bothers me. Is that so? Then I shall stick with Mr. Irving, if I may. Sure, Ellie, right? Keep it up. Yes! In the corridor, Miss Noel was standing alone. You were talking to the lord for a long time. Is that bad? He was being so friendly, I guess I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry, from now on I'll be careful. I don't mind if he was the one who initiated conversation, just understand your position. Yes. Oh, and about before, allow me to apologize for taking Louisa at her word and doubting you. No, please don't worry. Speaking of which, I don't see Louisa. She's cleaning the fireplace as punishment. I was actually going to ask you, but I've decided to have her do it in the foreseeable future. I see. Cleaning a fireplace is hard, your hands get black with soot, and trying to wash it off is a chore in itself. Incidentally, I'll be changing who cleans which room as well. Until now, Louisa was in charge of the Lord's room and guest rooms, but you'll be taking her place. Really? But those are some of the most important rooms in this entire manor, aren't they? I only just started yesterday. Yes. While it is somewhat worrying to ask someone so new to handle such a big task, can I trust you will do your best? Yes, ma'am. I won't let you down. Well then, our guests will be arriving soon. I want you to take them to their rooms. Can you do that? I guess that's another thing Miss Louisa, that Louisa was meant to do. But since she took a scolding from Mr. Irving, I suppose it's fallen to me. While I'm glad nothing came of the false accusation just now, I have a feeling this is going to be tough in itself. Ellie? Answer. Taking the guests to their room. Just you can leave it to me. Yes, ma'am, leave it to me. Good to hear, then I'll explain. There will be 4 guests in total. The guest rooms are all on the 2nd floor. You must take... Oh, shit. I feel like I should write this down. But I... Oh, no, wait, I do have something to write in. Oh, my God. I do have something to write in. Oh, I'm loath to do so because it's actually kind of my diary, but... Okay, so Miss Mahi to Blue Room. I don't have that good of a memory, honestly, so I have to do this. Mr. William Green Room. And then Mr. Ewan to Red Room. And Miss Grace... No one's married. White Room. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. Alright. Got it. Okay. I didn't know I actually had to click this instead of... Anyway, okay. I should write this down in my memo so that I won't forget. I already did it. Wait, so I have... Okay, so I didn't need to write it down myself, I guess. Shares a room with me. We don't talk much. Takes care of Irving. He lost his father. Okay. Okay, I'm counting on you. Alright, I'll do my best. When I went to the hall, Mr. Maurice was already welcoming a man at the entrance. Mr. William, we have been expecting you. You go in the green room. Hi, Maurice. Phew, I'm exhausted. Drove all the way from London, you know. That must have been quite a trek. Would it not have been better to travel by train? I wanted to show you my new car. It's the new Rolls-Royce. Is that a thing? Back in the day? This is the the music's gonna cut out. Rolls-Royce, 1920. Oh. Okay. It looks interesting. I'm not gonna show it, but yeah. Okay. I parked out front, so do take a look later. Haha, is that so? In that case, I will make sure to take a look. He must be Mr. William. He seems to be fairly close with Mr. Maurice. I wonder if he's been here before. Well, now I think I'll make myself at home. Good day, sir. I will be taking you to your room. Oh, I didn't see you last time I was here. Are you new? Yes, today is my first day. Well, well, have you memorized the ins and outs of this place? Can you guide me properly? Yes, I believe so. Haha, well, be careful not to get lost. I always stay in the same room, so if you make a mistake, I'll know immediately. What? What? Well then, lead the way. Oh, and good luck. Is he testing me? I should be okay, right? After all, everything Miss Noelle told me is in my memo. He's literally in the green room. Here we are, after you, sir. Oh, you didn't get lost. You did well for a newcomer. Thank you very much. Now then, if you'll excuse me. You leaving so soon? Surely there's no harm in relaxing here for a while. But more guests are on their way. You don't have to work so hard. Have some tea. You have my permission. Permission? It's not like I actually want to. Uncle, please leave my maid alone. Thank you. With that, Mr. Irving appeared from the doorway. Irving, long time no see. Oh, he automatically looks guilty. A little tea doesn't hurt, right? Do try to keep your manners in check while you're here, Uncle. Huh, your stubbornness hasn't changed. Okay, okay. Ah, I'm glad Mr. Irving is here. Still, Uncle, so Mr. Irving is Mr. William's nephew. Now that I think about it, they do look alike somehow, do they? So, how are you? Have you settled in? Honestly, no. I returned here just yesterday. I went back to the dormitory. I went back to the dormitory after Father's funeral. I see. It's only been a few weeks since my older brother passed, so it takes time for the dust to settle. Yes, especially since he left that will. Will? His father's. That's right. What on earth was he thinking leaving something like that? It simply boggles the mind. I don't know either. Not a clue. I wonder what kind of will that was. And how Mr. Irving talks about his father somehow feels strange. Maybe it's just my imagination? Saved will in memory. Why? A will left by the predecessor. Content is unknown. By the way, Mr. William gave me a glance. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Let's assert dominance. What is it? It looked like something was troubling him. No. Ellie, would you excuse us? What? Yes, excuse. Oh, okay. Can I go back? Can I go back? I would rather go back. I didn't know that was my cue to leave. Wait, there's probably an autosave somewhere, right? Okay, leave the room. I'm guessing they're telling me to leave. Well then, if you'll excuse me. Yes, thank you. I'll call you if there's something. After leaving Mr. Williams' room and returning to the hall, I saw Mr. Maurice greeting another guest. This time, a woman. That's Miss Grace, I assume. We're here. There we go. Oh, Mrs. Grace. Wait. Oh, it said Miss Grace. Okay, Mrs. Grace, we've been expecting you. Mrs. Grace. Maybe she is Mr. Irving's family member too? Good day, madam. I will be taking you to your room, which is the White Room. Yes. Oh, Layla, what are you doing? You must hurry. Wait for me, mother. I won't be a second. She's adorable, an elegant lady in every sense of the word. Oh, did you bother bringing the trunk? You can just have someone bring it with the other luggage later, you know. But there are souvenirs in this. I wanted to get them out as soon as possible. Is that so? Then give it to the maid there. Okay, you bring this to the room. There are important things inside, so be very careful. Very well. Hey, what are you doing? I'm tired. Take me straight to the room. Yes, ma'am. Carefully take her straight to her room. So difficult. Well, how is that difficult? She's literally in the White Room. This is your room. Please make yourselves at home. Huh? I can finally relax. Oh yes, do you know where Irving is? I believe Mr. Irving is talking to Mr. William. William? I see, he is here already. Yes, excuse me for asking, but are you and Mr. William related? Yes, Uncle William is my mother's younger brother. My mother is the oldest of her siblings. So she's his aunt. I see, then that makes you Mr. Irving's cousin, is that correct, Miss Layla? Yes, I'm also his fiancé. Well, keeping it in the fam. What? A fiancé? Did I give you a shock? Irvin and I promised to marry back when we were both children. I doubt he keeps that promise now. Really? I didn't know Mr. Irving had a fiancé. Then again, with someone of his noble stature, I suppose it's a given that he would be engaged. Oh yes, Layla. Since we came all this way, we really must address the issue of marriage this time around. Yeah, the funeral the other day wasn't the time or the place for such a topic, so I'll do better this time. What's your problem? Like, I'll need to marry and support Irving since he'll be taking over the family. Indeed. Still, I wonder if he really will become the head of the family. I'm a little worried about that, you know. Huh? What do you mean? Ellie, this is not your place, girl. Get out there. I thought he already has become the head. Everyone here calls him a lord, after all. Well, you see... Quiet, Layla. A mere maid needn't know every little detail. Know your position too, maid. Honestly, maids these days are simply so brazen. How deplorable. I'm sorry. Just forget it. Besides, there's no way Irving won't be taking over the family. As long as he's still breathing, that is. Okay. Saved. Head of the family. There is a possibility that Irving won't be the head of the family? I must go now. The next guest could be along any minute. Excuse me, please let me know if you have anything. Very well. If you need anything? Wait, what did that say? Yeah, I read that right, and then after I said it, I was like, that doesn't sound right. Let me know if you need anything. Upon returning to the hall, hi Ellie, how are you doing? Any problems? No problems. Ha ha ha, you don't seem confident. Well, what with your being tasked with guiding guests all of a sudden, I can't say I'm surprised. Feel free to tell me if you need anything. What is this originally translated from? What? Where's the page I had open? Okay, this is... Okay, it's not translated. Maybe it is. I don't know. Or the developer is Orange. It's originally Japanese. It just has separate... Yeah, it has separate things. So there's no language saying. So this was translated from Japanese. So they seem to have translated like need as have instead. I don't know why. Yes, thank you. But honestly, I'm nervous. Mr. Irving's relatives are here, right? Yes, but it won't just be family today. Just as Mr. Maurice said that, there was a knock at the front door. Oops, speak of the devil. And we will see who it is in the next one. Bye.